Well, I forgot a video this morning, but so we're on the start of day 11. Spent last night at a hotel on the southwest side of Cincinnati. It was a long day yesterday, like 72 miles, but the last 5 miles in were city traffic, and unfortunately, probably 50-50 on the drivers just get aggravated with us on bikes, and people skimming you, people flying by you, just not giving you any room. It's really, man, it's nerve-wracking, really frustrating, but thankfully we got a good night's sleep. Got about 55 miles to do today, making our way into Indiana, and a little bit of elevation today, a couple thousand feet. So far, been off to a good start. All right, this is where we're holding up for tonight. There's a little loft apartment up above there. Pretty nice little setup. Got our bikes underneath the porch. Just kind of heading out to the grocery store now. In the little town of Osgood, Indiana. Hopefully we get a good night's sleep tonight. Okay, so we just wanted to take a minute while we were having dinner tonight. We're in Osgood, Indiana right now at a great little Airbnb, pretty inexpensive place. I think it was the only one available in Osgood, Indiana, but it's actually a really nice little place. But we just wanted to talk a little bit about the route, the OTEC trail. This is the portion of the ride for, what's the name of the overall route?
The Transamerica Bike Nonstop route.
Bike Nonstop route.
We're doing it in reverse.
So, yes, we're headed east to west. Unlike most of Ohio, which we were lucky enough to spend on trails, and it was pretty flat for the most part. Today proved to be a little different. There was a couple thousand feet of climbing, climbing on a touring bike with 75 pounds of gear is a whole lot different than riding your road bike. So it really did present a challenge today.
Yeah, I agree. The Ohio to Erie Trail was pretty sweet. It was fairly flat. Coming into some of the towns was a little pitchy, so you had maybe 6 or 7% grade, but nothing like what we had today. And of course, most of it is on trails. There's just maybe 20 miles worth of road, and that did have some rollers on it. But today we were out on the road with other drivers, and that was a little unnerving.
So, on that, speaking about other drivers, I'm just going to throw it out there for comment if this makes it out to the social media world. I don't really understand the purpose of drivers flying past cyclists as fast as they can, as close as they can, revving their engines when they go by. I guess I just don't see what I don't understand what they're getting out of it, other than, scaring the hell out of us, and maybe that's all they're trying to do. But a couple times today, we had, I don't even understand why, but people just completely frustrated and doing that to us, and maybe I'll get an answer from you when this hits social media.
Yeah, I can think of a lot of reasons why, but I kind of do want to chase them down and ask one of them, because one of them did it, and then about a half a mile up the road, stopped at a gas station and got out with his wife, and I kind of wanted to roll up and ask him, hey, what was that about? Were you scared? Your truck backfired. Was it afraid?
Yeah.
Were you scared of us? It was a little bizarre, but yeah, I don't know what people get out of it either, but it is a little bit unnerving. We don't react to it, we just keep going. I've been told that by many other cyclists. Don't react, because they're looking for some type of a reaction. But almost to every single one looks at you in the rearview mirror, and that makes me a little nervous if Ken and I aren't riding together, if he's up a little bit ahead, because as they're looking at me in the rearview mirror to see if they got a reaction, they can drift over and hit your cycling partner. So we try to ride close together to each other, so there's just a few feet between us, so that cars don't have to pass one of us and then pass the other one that's maybe a couple tenths of a mile up the road. But sometimes it's not always possible to be right up on top of each other, given road conditions. But certainly a lot of the roads we were on today did not have a substantial shoulder for us
if
to
any
ride
shoulder
on.
at all.
So we were on the road, and we were trying to be mindful of that and not take up a lot of space. But I would say the vast majority of drivers were very courteous and passed us in a full lane and slowed down. But there were a few that just gunned it as soon as they saw us, and then tried to be as close as possible, which is kind of sad. It's really sad.
So anyways, anything else about the route today, or the route so far?
No, but I definitely enjoyed the trails. The reason we chose the Bike Nonstop versus the Transamerica, the traditional route, was because a lot of it is on trails. But you do get lulled into that full sense of security. You're on this nice trail with this beautiful tree canopy, and then the harsh reality of being out on the roads in the full sun and everybody's around. Although the roads are really less traveled on this route, there's been a few detours that have put trucks and more travelers on the roads locally. So, we're just going to try to get up early again and get out and try to get most of it done, most of the riding done before the early afternoon when it really gets hot, and continue on with that. And hopefully, we'll keep having a decent experience.
Yeah.
Weather's been good, but we're at an Airbnb again this evening because thunderstorms rolled through this afternoon, and we're supposed to get another set of wicked thunderstorms overnight. So far it hasn't impacted our riding during the day, but that may change coming up this weekend. It looks like we're supposed to have a couple of days of thunderstorms and severe activity, so we'll see what happens then.
We'll check back.